This is the first image of the doomed Sewol ferry. Calm seas belie the horrors unfolding within the ship. This is the view from Dula Ace, an oil tanker that is first on the scene. Captain Moon Ye-shik receives a call to help a ship in distress at 9:06 a.m, 11 minutes after the Sewol says it is in trouble. He soon has the ship in his sights. I could tell this ship was sinking just by looking at it, he tells me. The situation was so bad, I assumed the evacuation was well underway. It wasn't. This was the scene inside the ship at around 9:06 a.m, filmed by a student who did not escape. His phone was retrieved with his body and given to his father. Joking and unaware of the danger they are in at first, they then ask, why can't they tell us what's going on? The fact that they asked us to wear life jackets, doesn't that mean the boat is sinking? Then an announcement, the third of its kind we hear on this recording, saying, once again, please do not move from your current location. Absolutely do not move. So they don't.
As the water was rising, the students stayed where they were despite that some of them knew they might drown. Why didn't they try to get off the ferry?
Well, because the captain told them not to, and like if you're a bunch of students on a boat, you kind of have to listen to the person who's in authority. So I guess they didn't really want to defy his orders.
I think, I don't know, did they not have like Titanic when they didn't have enough boats?
It was because their captain told them not to wait.
They didn't get off because the captain told not to get off, like to stay there and like remain calm.
Well, I know a lot of the media is blaming it on the Korean culture, like how Koreans respect their elders and like positions of authority a lot.
I think the captain has the position where like the crew and all the passengers will follow what they say, and so I think it's quite a pity that they actually followed what the captain said.
I guess when you're in that sort of situation, you listen to a person of authority.
Yeah, that's a tough question. I wish they hadn't done that. I wish they had thought to move.
I think it's an interesting cultural comment on how students listen to superiors and how they listen to teachers and people in charge. Not all countries would behave the same way, I don't think.
Well, from what I've heard, it sounds like they didn't get off the ferry because they all waited too long to get up top and get on the rescue boats.
Put yourselves in the shoes of the students on the ferry. The captain gives out orders for you to stay where you are. What would you have done? Would you have done something different or have listened to your orders?
Well, that's kind of a hard question to answer because I know what happened to the kids, but if I was in their position, I think I would have done the exact same thing because I would have thought that the captain's better judgment would have saved my life in the end.
I think if I knew how to swim, I would have gotten off the boat because I know like once it went underwater, the pressure would make it so you would just stay underwater and I wouldn't want to die.
I probably would have listened to their orders because, in that situation, I wouldn't really know what was going on.
To be honest, I would have just listened to the captain because I would, it's a school field trip. I have to listen to whatever my teachers say, whatever my captain says, so maybe I would have called 911 or someone, but I would have just stayed like that too.
I think I would have just jumped off because honestly, it's kind of common sense that you can't, if you stay in a room in a ship full of water, you're not going to get out. So, just run while you can.
If I was the captain, I would have risked my own life for my passengers. I would take their lives and try to help them a lot.
Coming from a passenger on board a ship, especially, I think the captain would have given me the right choice.
When you're under those sort of situations, you just sort of have to relax and think, and it's a very difficult situation to do that, to relax and think, but I think that would probably have been best.
I'm from the west coast of Canada. We live all life on boats. We spend all our time on boats. The boat's sinking, you get off as fast as possible. In fact, you hang on as long as you can, and then you swim away. But don't get trapped inside.
I probably would have listened to what the captain said to do, hoping that the captain knew what he was talking about.